Hello, Sacramentians. How are you doing? I wish you and your family a lot of blessings because yesterday we have just celebrated the feast of Christ the King. And on the next Sunday, Advent season will start in preparation for the Christmas, in which I know we are all excited about. Sacramentians, I welcome you to the second episode of BSCS Library and Media Center Book Talk. I'm so excited to share with you another set of books that contain moral lessons and at the same time are enjoyable to read. To begin with, let us first have a recap. On the first episode of our book talk, we read The Carrot Seed by Ruth Cross. The second book we read is entitled A Pocket Full of Kisses by Audrey Penn. And for our high school students, we talked about a book from a true-to-life story entitled Tuesdays with Maury by an award-winning author, Mitch Albom. I would also like to thank you, dear students, for your participation during the first episode of our book talk, especially to the following students who have shared the values that they have learned simply by posting them on the comment section. Here they are. First is Gerald Biglang Awa. He said that don't give up your dream even if it is hard. Number two is Madison Lee. The moral of the story is support and just take time for it to grow. The third, Randy Yatko. The moral lesson is don't always say it won't work. Always support your family, friends, and loved ones. Again, thank you so much, children, for your participation. And to reward you for that, let me give each of you one of these books. Kindly ask your parents to claim it here for you, and I am here Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Alright? Now let's proceed to our book talk. And that's Feeling Thankful by Shelley Rotner and Sheila Kelly. Have you ever been thankful for everything that you have in your life? Have you ever thanked your parents for raising you properly and for working hard to give you a better life like what you are experiencing right now? Have you ever thanked God for giving you the gift of life? If not yet, please show your appreciation by saying thank you to your parents or by simply hugging them or sending them sweet messages. You can also thank God and talk to Him by way of prayer, which is so powerful that He will be able to hear you up from the heavens. What have you learned from Feeling Thankful by Shelley Rotner and Sheila Kelly? Kindly share with us your thoughts by simply typing them in the comment section below. And who knows, your comment might be featured on the next episode of our book talk. And now let us proceed with our second book entitled The Ant and the Grasshopper, as retold by Boots A. Pastoro. The Ant and the Grasshopper. It was a hot summer day. The ant was out in the forest, busy gathering food. On the trail that led to the ant hill, the ant met a grasshopper. I wonder why you have to work on a hot day like this, ant, the grasshopper said. You should be relaxing in the shade. I am saving food for the rainy days. the ant said. There's plenty of time to save, the grasshopper said. The rainy days are months away. You'll be sorry when the rainy days are here and you have nothing to eat, the ant said. You are foolish, ant, the grasshopper said and went away whistling. Even before summer ended, the ant had stored plenty of food in the ant hill. Meanwhile, the grasshopper had done nothing but sing and hop and laze around. Soon the rains came. The forest was so drenched it became hard to find food. The grasshopper could not find anything to eat. The ant did not have to worry about food. He had filled the ant hill with grains and honey during the summer. He had enough to eat until the rainy season was over. The rains continued. The grasshopper was already starving. He wandered through the forest until he came upon the ant hill. Ant, I'm starving. Give me some of your food, he begged. Go away, the ant said from behind the closed door. You laughed at me when I was busy storing food in the summer. Go and look for your own food in the rain. The grasshopper felt ashamed of himself that he left at once. And that's our second story, The Ant and the Grasshopper. Children, what do you think of the story? Did you find this applicable for all of us? In which of the two characters in the story have you relate yourself with? Are you the ant or are you the grasshopper? This story tells us the value of saving. Children, it is important that in your early age you already know how to save, like for example money or other resources. Because saving means caring for your future. And we all want a better future, right? So save while you can, as early as you can. What have you learned from the ant and the grasshopper story? Kindly share with us your thoughts by simply typing them in the comment section below. Did you ever wish for a certain purpose that one day in your life you come to see a long-lost loved one came to life? How would you react and what would you say? Maybe that would be the perfect moment to reconcile with them if ever you did something wrong in the past. Maybe it will be the perfect day to say I love you and make them feel they are truly loved. Maybe it's the perfect time to hug and tell I miss you. The perfect time to recall the best moments in your life that they've missed. This book tells of a man, Charles Chick Benetto, a former baseball player at Pittsburgh Pirates, a father, a businessman who was born in a small town called Pepperville Beach. One day he decided to end his life in the place where he was born. But that attempted suicide did not materialize as he was still alive after falling from his old town's water tower. Instead, he encountered his mother who had been dead for years, which name is Posey Benetto. And for one more day, Chick Benetto was reunited with his mom. This book, as you may think, is a ghost story, but according to Chick Benetto, and also firmly believed by the author himself, everything happened and everything was true. As Mitch Albom would say, every family is a ghost story. Sharing tales of those whom we love is what keeps us from losing them. But as for me, I also did not think this is a ghost story at all. I did not feel like it's one. I am really a fan of true-to-life stories. That's why I highly recommend this book for One More Day by Mitch Albom. The style of storytelling is through going back and forth through the memories from his childhood up to the present life, but with proper organization that will lead you to better understand each character in the story. I like the transition as compared to the typical stories that are linear. Before we end this book talk, I would like you to watch this video containing some of the best quotations from the book. Enjoy! Children, thank you so much for watching and see you on the next episode of our book talk. Take care.